that bad boy cost you, by the way?
This thing's only like $1,500.
What?
All right, guys, I am here in my garage, and Velotric asked me to go ahead and do a long distance trip to test out the battery on the Nomad 1. And I was like, ooh, guys, I live in Chicago, and it is December 2nd. Like, it is cold here, but I got lucky, right? Because today it's going to be 50 degrees, and I said, what temperature do I need to be before I can do this test? And they said, 40 degrees or higher. Well, right now it's 42. It's supposed to get up to 50 today. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to take this puppy out. We're going to see how many miles I can get into it. And I'm going to take you along for the ride. To ensure I do this correctly, I went ahead and I charged the battery up inside the house last night. So we have a 100% full charge. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 20 pounds of air pressure into the tires to ensure that I'm giving it like the best chance for the longest distance. Velotric says the Nomad will go 55 miles on one battery charge. Now, I'm pretty sure that they didn't mean that'll go 55 miles with, colder weather and a guy that weighs 230 pounds on 20 pounds of pressure on your tires. So when it comes to distance, do I think I'm going to get 55 miles? I absolutely do not think that I'm going to get 55 miles on one battery charge. Now, I will be riding through the city of Chicago, so there won't be much dirt tracks. It'll all be mostly pavement. I live in the city, so I'm going to be heading out to Lakeshore Drive. I'm going to go up and down Lakeshore Drive and then make it back with hopefully enough battery power to make it home. Luckily, I've ridden this bike without it being in any pedal assist, and so if I do come short, I know that I'll be able to make it back because this bike is actually easy to ride without pedal assist. Now, we'll see once I get 30, 40 miles into it if I still feel the same about that, if I run out of battery power, but I guess we'll see. Let's get out of here. Let's go for a ride. We are at 16.4 miles. Look at that beautiful Chicago skyline behind me. Hey, one thing I do want to let you guys know that I've been riding at Pedal Assist 5, and this bike is unlocked. So that's also going to affect the range. It's not even going to be near the 55 since I'm totally cruising at like 25 miles an hour the whole time while going down these trails. So let's keep going, see how it turns out.
How much that bad boy cost you, by the way?
This thing's only like $1,500.
What?
Yeah. All right, let me tell you guys what happened. So I came to this location to get the thumbnail photo for this video. Well, guess what? I did not realize that I left a couple of my sticks. I left my 360 selfie stick and then my other mount. And I got to 20 miles, I started heading back and then realized I don't have those things. And then I had to come back. And right now I only have like one bar, and so I'm going to end up finding out what it's like to ride this thing partially home without battery, because there's no way. What's going on with my helmet? There is no way that I'm going to make it all the way back. I think I have like 10 miles to make it back. I came back here in pedal assist 1 because I was like, oh no. So we're about to see. Mistakes were made. Mistakes are always made when I'm doing these videos. 22.8 miles with one bar left. And I know that I'm at least 9 to 10 miles to get home. We are at 27.8 miles before the battery started flashing. And one thing I know is that you don't want to let things totally drain out, because if you do that, then it might not be able to get it to recharge again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power the bike off. I think I have about 2 miles to get home. That is way farther, made way farther at level 1 than what I thought I would make it. And I can tell you what, if I did level 1 and I was cruising about 13 to 14 miles an hour through the town, then I would be going a lot farther. This battery is it's a strong battery, but this bike is so easy to ride. So let me get home and we'll go over it then. As I think about where they came up with the 55-mile range, let's not forget, I did unlock the bike. So I'm assuming that when they did the testing, they did it as a class 2 and maybe in like a, pedal assist 2 or 3 mode. I had mine unlocked. I had it in pedal assist 5 a lot for a lot of miles, except when I went through town. I used the throttle every time I stopped to get moving, just kind of like you do. So I think it would be a pretty safe assumption if you're about 230 pounds and you're riding in the city on flat land and your bike's unlocked and you have it in pedal assist 5 because you like to go fast, that you're going to safely get about 22 to 23 or 4 miles out of that bike on pedal assist 5. I would think that once you start hitting 20 miles, you might want to consider how far you are from home to make sure that you can make it back without pedaling. As you saw, I did have to pedal for the last 2 miles. All you do is just kick down the gears. It was still super simple. I was only moving about 11 miles an hour. But like I said before earlier in the video, the lower you have your pedal assist, the farther you can go. So I think I'm probably going to end up doing another test in the future, in the summertime. So, just think about it, people. The lower your pedal assist are, the straighter the land is. That's, you're going to get more distance out of it. But I'll give her another shot in the future. So until I see you again, enjoy the ride.